Hi guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to resume the ABC merges. Don't forget to like the video, help the channel grow, and subscribe if you have not. So here we are, because we were running over in the last episode. Is cussed clever? No, that's not it. Oh, he was for pleasure. He was when he has blood on him. That's not very clever. He was hasty and shy. Sometimes harmless, medium-sized glass-sized student. Completely harmless. A lot of people saying harmless. I'm not sure. Just orders to follow. Mediocre. Self-confident. Oh, that's probably going to be like the long one. No, this one. No. I'll read them in the next one, I promise. Ah! Okay, I'll read them now. Is Cust sure of himself? Yeah, blood on him. I suppose that's probably not it. Of pleasure is always well on trains. Promiscuous pencil sharpened. Tasty and shy. Confident. Yes, there we go. Easy to influence. Seducer. Harmless. No. So it's going to be that one or that one. No. That's definitely not it. That's the one. Without any charm. Does Cuss like chains? No. Cold. Oh, that one. Cold. He is cold. Generous. Misery.
You see? Cuss' character is quite the opposite of the murderer's.
But if he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You know very well that our murderer does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, you're right as always. So we have no confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Have faith. Just give me 24 hours.
Oh, it looks like we are coming to the end of this series. I love this game because, like, you think it's someone and then it's like someone else. And we're outside. Go home. Go home, Jap. Go home. God.
To Whitehaven, please.
Real building. Little fact. Whitehaven, real building.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe one or two details.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
Oh, it looks like this is the finale.
But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
Hastings is the
What
killer.
about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Do I have to literally go and get it? I mean, this game's probably going to make me go and get it. Bring a revolver to Hastings. Really? Where is the revolver? Is it in a cupboard? Like, do I really have to do this? Like, really? No, can we just skip this one? Please, because literally need to find a bloody revolver. Don't know why he couldn't just do this himself. Don't need the fan on. Where is the revolver? Not there. Is it over here? Come on, everybody wants to see what's gonna happen, game. You're literally wasting my time. So it's in the cupboard. Maybe it is over here, I don't know.
Churston, Devon.
I'm just gonna skip that bit. We don't need a whole paragraph. When we get to this revolver bit, come on, game, honestly.
Hastings photo album.
Okay, so where is the gun? Where is the gun? Where is the gun? Why couldn't the game just automatically get it? Let's use a clue. Okay, he's just gonna do it for me, but she should have really done in the first place.
The white ammunition are blank. The revolver is loaded with blancs. I still have time to choose real bullets.
Oh, I didn't actually choose any. Or is he just choosing it for me? Yeah, we'll go... I don't know. Are we like doing both of them though?
The revolver is loaded with real bullets.
Okay, so let's choose blanks.
The revolver is loaded with
Blancs. We'll choose... Yeah, we'll do that. Because I feel like this game is going to be one of those games, you know?
What about telling me what...
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait.
Oh, okay. Shoot him!
Voila, I entrust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used. It is almost new.
Let's get rid of this. Answer this telephone.
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Oh, it's Lady Gaga.
Yes. Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
She's the killer.
Well, never mind. I shall make do.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
Oh. That's them coming
Why
up.
have you brought us here, Mr. Poirot?
Since Cust's arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted. Miss Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
This is all true. However, a case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
I may be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory?
All these theories should be studied.
And we're
Let us
going to
now
do it,
try
aren't we?
and get our brain cells to work.
Yes, we are. Why did the murderer make a mistake in the address? The letters arrived saved. The murderer. The wrong address. Body was still warm. Not very known, I'm guessing. Complex murder charges. Glory. That's definitely not it. Those aren't them. Body's still warm. Envelope wrong address. Letters arrived. Letters arrival saved the murderer. Perhaps it is that one. That one. If that one likes to go up, that would be great. Inferiority complex. No? I'm going to use another clue. No? I can't use a clue. Never mind. I won't use a clue. Because I can't. Why did murderer make a... Can I go to the next one? Can I ask that one first? No. Challenge Sparrow. That's not really it. Relate. Inferiority complex. Save the murderer. I don't know. The body's still warm. Is that on it? This is called desperation now. This is desperately trying to find something. Maybe it's all three. No. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Yay! It's intentional. What was that one then? Why did the serial killer send his letters? Glory. Xenophobia. That's definitely not it. Body was still warm. Is that really it? No? He wrote this address, not very well known. Okay.
Is everything clear now?
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Of course. First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer delayed his letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Absolument. It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
But that's not how you describe Cust.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of a psychopath.
No.
But if Cust is not guilty, how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crimes?
Mr. Clark, the answer to your question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Who could it be? Who could it be? Oh my god. What do we know about Cust? Well, he was a door-to-door salesman. I'm guessing that's not it though. It's probably traveling by train. Find a way to access Burnham. Cust was wounded in the war. I mean, those are two things that we know about Cust. Cust was in the war and has never been quite the same. No, that wasn't it. Can I use a clue on this one? Yay, I can. Just gonna go ahead and use a clue. Is it gonna do anything? Did it even do anything? Did it? Oh, really? Didn't even do anything. God. Oh, easily influenced. Wounded during the war? Yes! Mentally fragile and easy to manipulate. How to explain Cust's presence at the scene of the crime. Cust went to Bexhill because he wanted to swim, I suppose. Door-to-door salesman and went to visit the towns. Is that not it? It's definitely one of these. Let's start again. Presence at the scene of the crimes. I mean, that seems right. Does it not? It does to me. The murder found access. Went to Bexhill because he wanted to swim. See, that to me, one of these just seems like the right one. Obviously one of these is the right one, but you know. I'm just wondering which one it's supposed to be. This is the long confusing part, because a few of them seem pretty legit. How to explain Cust's presence at the crime scenes. He wanted to see the crime scenes. And he was door-to-door salesman. This was a coincidence. That seems to me like the right ones. One of those two. Oh, god damn it, 35%. Well, maybe it's one of these ones then. The only annoying part about the game is when it doesn't make sense, because they make sense. In my opinion, that does make sense. You want to swim. You want to see the crime scene, but apparently not. I'm just like, I'm not going to try everything, because that's going to take way too long, but... Oh god, it's got to be one of these. It just makes sense, and that's the most frustrating part. Go to a salesman. Since. Customers manipulated the killer made to go to towns. I didn't even read the full of that.
Dr. Clark's patient's records provided a very useful list of potential victims, sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records. So how did he happen to be at the scene of the crimes? Either the murderer sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him.
Like a puppet.
He systematically sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
That's evil. What sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from 3 completely different murders?
Indeed, it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes. What should we take from that?
Say that just one murder incident of the killer. Say that the murderer kills for pleasure. Say that there are 3 murderers. Say that the killer has developed a taste for murder. 1.
Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions. On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest, and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at 2 potential culprits.
Dun dun dun.
Franklin Clark.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle, that's good thinking. Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Please allow me to disagree with you, mademoiselle.
Oh, bitch. Oh, we're just getting told. Indicate that Donald was resting at Tristan. Indicate that Donald was treated by Dr. Clark. Was he? Donald's firm worked for Clark. Did they? Maybe they did.
He works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove
Yeah,
that I
equal
went to
points.
Comeside.
You could have done it. And you may have used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's records.
You think I'm guilty?
You or Mr. Franklin Clark.
That's ridiculous.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Well, guys, I think we're going to find out in the next episode, so... nah, I'm kidding. I'll treat you. I'll do it in this one. I got some time. Is Donald clever? Megan really likes Donald Fraser. That's not really it. Good husband. His death. Bright man with a promising career. He is clever. Is Donald sure of himself? Doubts. Good thing that was next to it. Ease to influence. So there's 1 strike against him. Is he a seducer? He is a seducer. Does he like trains? He does. He likes to sleep on them. I like to ride trains. Is Donald impulsive? Quick-tempered. Is he generous? He is generous, but 2 of them do not match.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Right,
Passion
I
on.
suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Absolument, Mr. Clark. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Let's do it. Is Franklin clever? Good student, lacks discipline. Is that it? It is that. Clever. He is clever. Self-confident. Fun, sweet talking charm. Strong family, Richard. That might be it. No. Come on, prior, married man, get over. Railway. Known people. No? Is it? It's not this one, is it? So comical. Okay, now I'm just batting here. Self-confident. He is self-confident. Is he a seducer? That one? Yes, he is a seducer. Dun dun dun. Does Franklin like trains? He does like trains. Is he cold? He is cold. Is he generous? He is generous. Oh my god.
As you have all seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up. Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
No, you had to act quickly.
Said that Thoroglory bothered him, said that Franklin was impatient. I'm gonna say impatient.
Because you are incapable of waiting.
Really? Well, I am no murderer. You presented him as being a cold and patient schemer.
Damn it.
Certes, normalement. But Lady Clark's imminent death precipitated events. Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death. For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Grey had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action. In truth, Cust was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit. You, Mr. Clark.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Oh no. You know perfectly well. That is not true. Eh bien voilà. Light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
Your theories are ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff.
Lie about the fingerprints found on Cust's typewriter. Say the proof is going to be easy to find. Invent an item of proof found in Alice. We're gonna go with the typewriter, I think. No? Tobacco, because he could be a smoker.
One thing proves it. A carton of placed cigarettes you stole from Mrs. Asher and found at your home.
You have nothing on me. You're bluffing, Mr. Poirot. Come on, Thora, there's nothing for us to do here.
Don't touch me.
Thora!
I understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter. And why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
All right. Well played. I lose. The game's up.
I knew it. I knew it. See? Bluffed my way through it.
Don't come near me! I'll never let you take me, Mr. Poirot.
Awkward when he finds there's no bullets in there. I'm pretty sure I changed him. I did.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark, there is no easy death for you. I expected your reaction, so I used blanks. I'm sorry, mademoiselle, but your second chance has been lost. Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
And then he's just chilling there. He's just like, oh, I'll just sit here now. Not cuffed at all or anything, but whatever. I win. I win. And that is the
Disappointed
end.
at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England. Donald Fraser and Megan Barnard married. On Poirot's recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better. And a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again. According to this eminent physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission. Lady Clark has enjoyed very good health ever since. Journal of an Innocent, the incredible story of ABC. As for A.B. Cust, after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And as for me, and with business booming, the Black Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire, even more popular than York Minster.
You know, Yorkshire, that really popular place in England. What do we got now? What have we got now? Is it credits? It is credits. Well, that has been one hell of a story, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to check out the other videos, and it's been fun. It's been good. I liked showing it off. So, you know, check it out on Steam if you want to see it too. I suppose if you've already seen it, you already know what happens. But you know, it's still very interesting. Anyway, guys, I am going to go. So, hope you check out the other videos too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.